Good afternoon, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. So, Matthew and Jack are both officially on winter break now. Matthew actually was technically on winter break yesterday because they only had one final left for today on Friday. Matthew doesn't have a 10th hour, so he didn't have a class today, so he didn't have to go to school. So he had off, and oh my gosh, guys, hang on, can we just admire the cuteness of these dogs? They're like on opposite sides of the bed. You guys are so cute. Hi, cuties. Bravo especially. The way his little paw is right over there is cute. Bravo, Charlie, you're cute too. Sorry I called you Bravo. With the accident. But you look like you want to move. Bravo actually looks like he's falling asleep. He is. Oh, cute. Charlie isn't. Anyways, guys. I finished making my final Christmas grocery list, and we're gonna be honest here, guys. Let's be real for a second. I'm not gonna finish the Christmas baking stuff. I decided that kind of today. It was super glum outside today. I don't know what it was, but I just did not feel like baking. I only had 3 things left to do. Sugar cookies, which I'm not super, like, a little upset but not super disappointed that I didn't do the Christmas cookies. The only thing is I did buy sprinkles specifically for doing the Christmas cookies, and so we won't use them. And then my mom did, though, make sugar cookies. They just had M&Ms on them and not icing like I really love. So we still have sugar cookies. I also didn't make the haystacks, which honestly though, guys, will probably take me about like 20 or less minutes to make, and I could probably do that tomorrow. I could literally do it on Christmas Day. I could do it on Christmas Eve. And then also the toffee, which the thing is too, guys, though, like, it's weird because of where Christmas falls this year, because it falls on Monday. So, like, Matthew and Jack had school today, but then they have tomorrow, and then it's Christmas Eve already. Because they don't have, like, a little bit of a break, like, 2 or 3 days even before it's, like, Christmas. Or, like, I guess Christmas Eve. I mean, with the exception of Matthew. But, you know, like, school was out actually today. So, that was a little, like, kind of weird, too. Like, and where it falls, too, is, like, this is the last weekend, like, you know, I don't have, like, a Monday and a Tuesday to, like, bake stuff, and then Christmas is on, you know, Wednesday or Thursday or something like that, you know, and so, it's just weird, like, when it falls, because it's, like, right after the weekend, so, yeah. But, like, in the past, like, I feel like it was very close to the, like, beginning, you know, we didn't have that many weekends, and the first weekend of December, I really wasn't, like, totally gung-ho to, like, get started on Christmas stuff, and then when I actually did, I was like, Christmas is, like, a week and a half away, you know, or 2 weeks away or whatever, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's like, this weekend we can't really do anything. So, yeah, that's why I felt like I had to rush to kind of get everything done. But the toffee, honestly, guys, I can make that anytime I want to. I mean, it's more of a kind of, like, holiday toffee, I guess. I mean, not that toffee is, but I guess it's, like, for a lot of people, it's, like, a Christmas tradition or, you know, something like that. And the haystacks, like I said, I can real quick whip those up. With the sugar cookies, I was thinking, you know what, instead of doing Christmas-themed ones and, like, you know, maybe before, I was going to say 4th of July, before New Year's, or even after New Year's, I can just do some, like, snowflake ones and make them winter themed and still totally be fine. Or I can just leave them in the pantry and use them later. I could even save them and use them for, like, springtime ones too. We have a bunch of cute cookie cutters that I got at Aldi last year that I can use and make into, you know, so I bought 4 bags of the sugar cookie stuff, and I can really, again, make that whenever the expiration date is. So, you know, it's not hugely pressing, but the only thing I am a little bit upset about is, like I said, I did buy extra sprinkles, Christmas sprinkles, and those won't really be, like, totally, like, Christmassy, you know, acceptable, I guess, or acceptable for after Christmas, using those kind of ones. So, yeah, with that aside, I'm kind of going to be done most likely with the baking stuff. But those were the only 3 things that I had left to do, which I'm actually kind of happy. My mom still was like, oh, she wants to make, I think, Mexican wedding cookies. There was some other like, I thought she wanted to make some other type of bark and, like, maybe 1 or 2 other things, too. So, when I thought she had all of her, like, baking stuff done, I mean, she did, like, all the cookies, pretty much. I did more of the, like, candies and, like, sweet kind of, like, fun desserts. Like, I did so much melting of chocolate this year, guys. It's not even funny. I melted chocolate for the Rolo sandwiches. I melted chocolate for the chocolate-covered pretzels. I melted it for the fudge. I melted it for, like, I don't even know what else did I end up making. There's something else, too. But, like, I was just constantly standing over the stove, stirring chocolate, making, like, desserts and stuff like that. So I didn't do a whole ton of, like, Christmas cookie baking. But the other thing is, too, I also made those sugar cookie bars as well that have, like, white chocolate in them and the M&Ms. So, you know, we do have cookies and stuff like that. But last year, I did a ton of Christmas baking stuff. But I felt like maybe I had started it, like, right after, like, Thanksgiving. Like, then I right away got into Christmas baking and stuff like that. So I felt like I had, like, a whole extra week. And on top of that, too, because it didn't fall so close to the weekend, I also had, like, that whole weekend, too. And I was cooking, or not so much, but, like, baking throughout the week, too, whereas I was doing that as well. But, again, I felt like I was just really rushed this year. Like, Christmas was already here, whereas last year I was very much more prepared for it. And, like, I do, like, 1 or 2 different things a day. And then at the end, it started piling up where I was doing, like, a bunch of stuff. But I was just like, I am so, like, deserted out that I can't do anymore. And we have so much dessert that, seriously, guys, I don't need to make anything else. I mean, I made the Rice Krispie treats too. That was another stirring thing. That was marshmallows though, but it was me standing over the stove stirring more stuff. So, yeah, there was like a ton of stuff that we have, and like, I made like double batches too of most of this stuff. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I just made like a small little batch of like, you know, Rice Krispie treats. I made a double batch of Rice Krispie treats. I did like practically a double or so batch of like the what's it called, the pretzel rods, the pretzel covered chocolates or whatever. Like, I did Rolos, I did Hershey's Kisses, like the sandwich kind of things where you melt them and whatnot. So I did like a ton of stinking like desserts, and again, almost doubled most of the batches and recipes and stuff. So yeah, now I'm moving on to cooking, and I got all this stuff ready to go to the grocery stores tomorrow because we're going to do one final trip before Christmas, which hopefully it's not super busy if we go early enough. But I'm going to Caputo's, Valley Produce, and Aldi, and then we also have to go to Menards because we're out of puppy food. So I just used up the last of the puppy food, and they both heard me. They both opened up their eyes. But I don't really have that much stuff to get. Most of the stuff is like inexpensive, or I already have some of the stuff for like making Christmas breakfast and stuff like that. I don't know that I'm going to do bacon necessarily. I was thinking about it because I do have a thing of bacon, but I could always do that. And then I am going to, like, most of the stuff too is even on sale. Let's see here. What have I got, guys? Let's see. You guys want to see Christmas baking stuff? Here we go. You guys want to see the Christmas baking stuff? We got crock-pot French toast. I need the crock-pot for that. I actually have to use 4 crock-pots on Sunday, almost all at the same time. And we only have 3, so I'm going to make the crock-pot French toast, which I've made a ton of times. It's super, super, like, frugal, really cheap to make, but I need the crock-pot for that, so I'm going to use a crock-pot liner and then wash it out and use it down here for one of the other crock-pot things I have to make. Coffee cake's on sale this week, so I was planning on getting that. They also have sausage that's on sale, so I was going to get that. Hash browns, just because I can eat hash browns, I can't really eat anything else except for, like, maybe the coffee cake, but I'm not a huge sweets person in the morning, so I thought hash browns would be awesome because I can have it. And cinnamon rolls. And then we've got meatball sandwiches, because I'm just going to buy some meatballs, throw them in the crock pot. People can either have them as sandwiches, or you can just have them as like regular old meatballs. And then ravioli too, which was on sale for 99 cents for like frozen package of ravioli at Caputo's, which I love the ravioli too. So I can do that in the crock pot. And then we already have dip. I just need some chips. Crescent roll, cheese crescent rolls, which I make like every single Christmas. It's not super expensive. It's just literally crescent rolls and string cheese, and I might need a little bit of butter over the top. The hot cocoa, I have to put that in the crock pot, so that's how I need the 3 crock pots. And then Christmas Grinch punch, which I am going to, I already have all the ingredients for that too. I bought that last week. So for the most part, I don't need a ton of stuff. Plus too, just the extra, or not extra, but like just regular like produce and stuff like that are a couple other things that are on sale. So we've got, again, most of the stuff is kind of wrapped up for Christmas. I think I put like a couple things on the list too. And then I also too, guys, because I realized I was like, I still have 2 bags of these Hershey's, or Reese's, I call them Hershey's. These Reese's peanut butter cups. I have 2 bags of them. I was like, well, and I think I have an extra bag of M&Ms left over for Christmas, and I was like, I don't want to save them for like next year. They're probably not going to be good by that time. So I was planning on just maybe getting some Rolos, and then also maybe getting some Hershey's Kisses, and I think they have Hershey's little bars, and just buying them and just leaving them out as like candy on Christmas, or like over the next couple days, because tomorrow too is going to be like kind of a party in and of itself, because it's like the weekend, and it'll be the Christmas Eve tomorrow, which is like weird already, because it seems like Christmas just came way too quickly this year. I didn't buy Christmas presents for anybody because I like didn't even get out to the store. Like I went Christmas shopping with my dad one time, and I was like, I should go home and just really figure out like what I want to get for people. And I came home and was like, well, I can't buy anything else online. Like, and that was almost 2 weeks ago. Like I mean, I could have still bought stuff online, but I was like, most of the stuff that I was looking at was like, well, it might be here by Christmas. And I was like, no, if it's not going to be here by Christmas, then it might as well just buy everybody's Christmas presents after Christmas. Because, you know, I mean, like everything will be on sale and stuff like that. Then isn't that the point? But I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe I can just give it to them. Like, I don't know, guys, honestly. Because I didn't buy Christmas presents for anybody last year, or I think 2 years ago, or maybe even 3 years ago. But I kind of feel bad only because Jack bought everybody Christmas presents. So I'm thinking about it. But like the places that I wanted to go and get this stuff, I couldn't. And then the other problem was too, I was thinking, I was like, oh, I can have Matthew take me. But we have had a problem with my mom's car, so he's been driving my dad's old car, which is like scary to drive. My dad's like, oh, it drives fine, but it's not a stick shift, but you have to drive it like a stick shift because there's like no transmission or something like that, or there's a problem with the transmission. And so I don't know. My dad's like, oh, nothing's wrong with it. Matthew's like, I drive it to school every single day, which is only a couple blocks away, but I'm just like really scared that like something's gonna happen, even just going to like Target or Walmart, which isn't that far. But the couple places that I did want to go were like not further away, but like, you know, different places than where we normally go. So that's why I was like, kind of wanted to go, like have Matthew take me or something like that and get some stuff for some other people, and then maybe go with my dad to get stuff for Matthew or something like that too, because I also need some input from people. But I never got the chance, guys. And like I said too, the problem with my mom's car, because at one point we actually didn't have like a car at all, and my dad had to get his work van, and so like we haven't had a car hardly to go anywhere. And so yeah, that was a problem, and that also kind of limited us to be able to go out places and go shopping and stuff. So yeah, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do about Christmas presents, if I can find stuff for people. But then that's my thing too, is like, I want my gifts to be meaningful, and don't want to be like, oh, I'm last minute Christmas shopping, I'm just going to like real quick throw something in the cart for you that you really aren't going to care about. Like the one thing that I really wanted to get for Matthew, I wanted to buy online. I actually want to buy on eBay because it's like older. So I wanted to get it, and it was like not gonna come by Christmas, and I was like, well, then I really don't want to get it, but I want to still get it for him. So I'm thinking about just buying it after Christmas and then giving it to him for like maybe when we celebrate Christmas like together as a family kind of thing or something like that. So that's what I was thinking, guys. I don't know, because we're going to celebrate it, I think, January 6th. So that's why Christmas can still be extended for us. And too, with the Christmas baking, I can wait and just, you know, keep pushing it off. I can do it. Get it done by January 6th at least. But yeah, anyways, though, guys, I got to take a shower and get to bed so that I can get to the grocery stores early tomorrow so I can beat the rush. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a gold thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.